Good afternoon. Please let me know if you have a question. Who has the first question?
How did you assess that today?
A very tough match. I didn't play anywhere near my best tennis today. I served well, but I struggled to find rhythm, and that's what he does so well on the grass court. He served really well today. I thought he played really, really well. I played him one time on grass a couple of years ago, Davis Cup, and today was much tougher than I remembered. But as I said, I wasn't playing well from the back. I struggled to find rhythm, and I was, obviously a couple nerves. I was a bit nervous going out there today, but it was a tough match. But I was expecting it to be tough from the start. I knew that he was going to come out pretty confident. I thought he played pretty well.
Is there something exciting about those kind of matches? Obviously, you didn't get the only break in the match until the 8th game of the. It's so close and there's no service breaks. Despite how you felt you were playing, is that kind of fun to be a part of?
Oh, really? I would prefer to play like a South American guy who's never played on grass before. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's obviously exciting, like getting to tie breaks, but that match could have gone either way, to be honest. I was in control of the first 2 tie breaks, but if he takes one of those opening sets, then the match is going to be incredibly tough. But yeah, I know what you're saying, but I would prefer to play a guy that has never seen a grass court before.
Nick, there's been a lot of buzz about you in the past few days and weeks, and you seem to have a little bit of a different attitude yourself. It seems like you're positioning yourself as in a different way now. Has there been a change in your evolution, in your attitude toward the game, and in your expectations of yourself?
I'm just in a lot better place than I was last year. I came into Wimbledon last year injured, pretty bad mental state. I think this year, playing a couple matches. I was out of the game for 2.5 months, so coming back, I've been excited. I've been winning a lot of matches and playing on the grass. I guess I'm just in kind of like a happy place, and I feel like I'm playing well. So I have a different approach. I feel like I'm one of the guys that can cause a bit of an uproar at this event. So we'll see how it goes.
Hi Nick, you served very well out there. Unfortunately, one of your serves caught one of the ball girls. Was she okay? Did you speak to her?
Yeah, it was tough. I thought originally when I heard the sound, I thought it hit the scoreboard, but then I realised it was her arm, and it was tough. She started crying. It was tough. She took it like a champ, though. She took it like a champ. I would have been crying for sure.
What do you remember, if anything, about the 2008 match when Nadal beat Federer the first time Rafa won the championship here?
What do I remember about it? Tough match. The level was unbelievable, I think it's just, when you ever watch those two guys play, it's just a contrast in styles, complete contrast. I think that's one guy Roger has never really worked out. He knows how to play him, but his head-to-head's not great against him, obviously, but I love watching those two play. It's a complete contrast in styles, and it was cool to see Rafa finally get a W against Roger on the grass, especially. It was 2 sets to love up, and then Roger won 2 sets, and then to steady the ship and win in the 5th set is pretty impressive.
And what do you make of what those guys are still doing?
Yeah, it's insane. Tennis is physical. I get sore after I play 3 matches in a row. I don't even know if I could play when I'm 28, let alone I don't even know how old he's now, 36. That's insane. They're doing, it's crazy. They're so professional. They do everything. They tick all the boxes. Too good.
Nick, I'm just wondering if you've thought that down the track you might actually face Bernard Tomic if you both keep winning. When was the last time you played him, and how do you feel about it?
Me and Bernie haven't. I don't think we've ever played on the tour. We've practiced a lot. Obviously, he was one of my Davis Cup teammates. We've hit a lot against each other. On the grass, he's a nightmare. He plays very well on the grass. If he puts his mind to it, he can do some damage here for sure. And I saw how he played today. He looks comfortable. I feel like when I kind of watch him play now, it's a bit of a weight off his shoulders. I think he's just when I watched him this morning, he just looked like he was having a bit of fun. Great to be back. It's good to see him back out there, because on the grass he's so talented. So if I play him, I play him. But we both got tough matches coming up. I think he plays Nishikori, so it's going to be tough for him, and I've got a tough match ahead as well. So if it happens, it happens.
Nick, you're obviously a speedy player. You don't mess around too much when you're out there. Do you think the shot clock is a good idea? Is obviously having the US Open, and they're talking about having it here next year.
Shot clock for main draw?
For you serve between points. 25 seconds.
Yeah, I guess it's a written rule anyway, so I don't really know why we need the shot clock. I guess the umpire has the clock in front of him, so yeah, I guess it's okay.
Nick, obviously you've had some complicated moments through your career and
Uh-huh.
everything, but privately, a lot of people talk about how you're very charitable and get involved with all that stuff and kids. Can you talk a little bit about that side of you?
I mean, I don't know. I guess I just don't take my life too seriously. I guess I like to have fun, and I don't know. I guess tennis for me isn't everything. You know, I think it's given me the opportunity to help people, and you know, I guess seeing at Australian Open when I'm hitting with kids before I'm going out to play a match, for me that's it's so much fun for me to see them have that opportunity, and I don't know. I guess it's just given me the opportunity to make a lot of people's lives better, and at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. I guess it's not really about winning or losing.
You mentioned the next match. You're playing Robin Haase. What do you expect from that? You've played him once, I believe, on clay.
Savvy, an old guy who knows how to win tennis matches. Great forehand. Obviously can play on the grass. I've seen him play a lot. He's going to be tough. I think he beat Coppell today, which isn't easy. Coppell's got a really good serve, so yeah, I know it's going to be tough. I played him a long time ago. I don't really remember too much about him, but yeah, I mean, nothing's going to change for me.
You go from turning your game kind of on and off. You go from playing just really soft stuff to just wailing on the ball, and even from in the course of a game, feeling a little frustrated and not doing too much to all of a sudden then playing a great game. Does that just sort of come naturally to you, or is it something you have to wake yourself up? What's your mental process there, or is there no mental process? It's just emotion.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just have so many thoughts when I'm out there. Like I get so angry, and then I'm like, I just go through so many different patches in the game, and I guess it's so hard for me to find that balance. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like I look like I don't care one minute, and then next minute I'm playing really well. So not much really goes on, to be honest. It's just like, I don't know. It's just a tug of war all the time.
You mentioned about Bernie looking like he's having more fun. Do you feel like you're having more fun on court at the moment?
Yeah, especially the last month or two that I've been back, for sure. But I don't know. I just got a sense with Bernie today when I was watching him that he was just having fun. And last year seeing him go down the way he did was not good for anyone. I don't think it was. He was a guy that was struggling with a lot of things, and today is a massive improvement. So that's good to see.
Have you made any adjustments on your serve? Changed anything with the delivery or motion at all?
It's been the same since I was about 10 years old.
The ball girl, Nick, were you able to check if she was okay? I know obviously it's difficult with that court, but were you able to see if you were okay?
Not after my match. I showered, got changed, stretched, and then came here. So, yeah. I would hope that she's all right. I'm assuming there would be medical services there.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Should we see? You said you heard that Bouchard was called, so. Yeah.